And at first, I thought he was joking. I thought he was saying it in jest. But come to find out that as our communication progressed and as we continued to talk, this mofo was serious. Because he kept asking me, like, why do you keep leaving for work so early? And it was bothering him. And so that was red flag numero four or numero cuatro. And basically, because remember, I'm Mexican. You heard it, right? Numero cuatro. Um, but when your mate starts accusing you constantly of doing things such as sleeping with, being involved with, and doing something with someone else, and you have given them no reason to believe that that's the case, I'm telling you now, listen to me, hear me, especially if it's in the beginning of your relationship, walk away. Listen, you do not need to deal with that bullshit. That is crazy. And I'm looking at him like, are you fucking for real? Because understand that if I was doing somebody at my job, I wouldn't be talking to you. How about that? Because I'm not a do more than one guy type of girl. So I'm not messing with anyone on my job. I'm just trying to get myself acclimated to go to work. This mofo had a problem with it. Who has a problem with that? Do y'all think that that's a little bit excessive, an hour and a half? Maybe it should just be an hour. But see, an hour, I would be messed up. So I know that maybe there's a little part of me that's a little crazy. So, okay. But I own my crazy. And put it out there. Like, I got to get to work an hour and a half. I got to leave work an hour and a half early. So, but like I said, if he starts accusing you or she starts accusing you, then it's time to roll. Because especially if it's in the beginning, because it's only going to get worse. It never gets better, it always gets worse. Hear me as I tell you. Last but definitely not least, if he's needy, if he or she is needy, because again, I'm talking from the female perspective, so I keep saying he, but men, if you're listening to me, this again applies to women too. If they're needy, if the person you're involved with is needy, if they feel like they need to pop up, if they got to call you constantly, they want to know how come you're not picking up your phone and you're blowing up your phone, they're texting you. If you don't answer, they start texting. Then they're on social media, or they'll call you as soon as you click like on something on social media, and they want to know why you clicking like and who you liking and who is this chick and who is that chick, and they doing all of their investigatory work, or who's this dude, who's that dude, and I saw you click like and all that. If all of that is going on, they're too needy. All that extra communication is not necessary. You should know in the morning that you can call me based on the fact that I clicked like on something. Let me get up. Let me take my morning pee. Like that. Why are you texting and calling me so soon? How do you even know I'm up? Oh, I'm up because your social media stalking me. That's scary. That's some bullshit. And what guy does that? Now I know we females, we can do some research, but what guy does that? That's like bitch like behavior, of which I have done a podcast on. So, you guys can go back and listen to that. But who does that? You shouldn't know that my every move. You shouldn't. And if I'm not answering the phone, give me an opportunity. Maybe I'm downstairs. Maybe I'm at work. Maybe I'm not on break yet. You don't have to call, text, and go on social media. Give me an opportunity. Don't crowd me. And if someone is crowding you, that is a sign that there's a different level of crazy going on there. Walk away from that shit. Do not be involved with that. It's not cute. Like you think it's cute. Oh girl, he be calling me all the time. No, that's not cute. He should call you like a regular person. When people start excessing over you, that's when relationships become dangerous. That's when people get hurt. That's when you got to get restraining orders and stay away orders. That's when you're talking about some stalking. That's what you're talking about. Sorry, let me stop. That shit is just crazy. It's crazy. Now, I know I said five, but there really is six. There's always six. But, I don't like a mug to clock my time. You don't need to know my schedule completely. You need to know that I go to work. You need to know that I come home. I might tell you I'm going to the gym, but I don't need to give you a printout or a spreadsheet to let you know what I'm doing. If our relationship is progressing at a normal speed, after our first date, you should be saying, "Oh, when can I see you again?" And I might say to you, "I can see you sometime next week. That'll be my day off." I shouldn't have to hear from you within that time frame. I don't have enough, you don't have enough time for me, you're not trying to see me, you're not, and this is what I was going through, and I'm just like, why are you clocking my time like this, yo? I'm working two jobs. I have my family and my children that I'm dealing with. And albeit that my children are grown, I still spend quality time with my children because family is important to me. And I'm not going to negate my family structure for some new dude. So I got my family, I got my responsibilities, I got my yard work, I got my pets, I got my housework, I got a whole lot of stuff going on. And in addition to that, I'm squeezing in my newfound boo or bae. I don't know. What is it, boo or bae? Whatever one. My newfound man. I'm trying to squeeze you in. I'm trying to put you into the puzzle. And if I'm giving you all of my free time because you're on level 10,000 of Cray, because you're calling me excessively, I'm calling you to make sure that you're not getting upset about the fact that I'm not being receptive to your advances to me. I'm calling you. I'm trying to make time to see you, albeit that I may be tired, lack of sleep, haven't had the opportunity to do the things that I really need to do that just keep, life moving around, moving along at a normal pace, but it's not enough. It's not enough. We go out on Monday. Tuesday, you want to see me again. Wednesday, you want to see me again. Thursday, you're telling me that I don't have enough time for you. Friday, you're all in your feelings and, keep explaining to me that I must be doing something with someone at my job. And then Saturday,
This motherfucker here.
you make me cuss you out. Because invariably, I'm over it. I'm over all of the crazy foolishness that I've been through and this whole entire dynamic or relationship. And I'm just over it. So I walk away. And what I'm saying to you people is when someone is clocking your time, someone is telling you not to be with your friends or your loved ones, someone is accusing you constantly, someone's a control freak, someone is moving way too fast, I am saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on. Please. Because that motherfucker that you're dealing with is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And we all know that nothing good comes from Cray. Nothing. And if your dynamic was like mine, this mug that I was dealing with thought that because he had a whole lot going on, that I would be impressionable, that he could impress upon me to deal with the nonsense because he had so much. So you got a nice house, you got a nice car, you got a good job. So do I. And ladies, again, not that we're saying that we don't need a man or that we're these independent women, but we are. So don't let the smoke and mirrors get you caught up with the bullshit. If you have what you have, then fuck what he has. It's not making or breaking you. Your shit is your shit, and you can let him know that he can pack up all his shit and his crazy and stay the fuck over there. You don't need none of that in your life. Step away from the Cray. So, I hope that I have helped you in some way. I know I helped myself because when I was dealing with this mug, I had to leave him alone. I know in his mind he thinks that he left me alone, but really, I left him alone. And that's a hot little tidbit right there. That's that Jedi mind trick because understand that if they're crazy, you want them to think that it's their idea to leave you alone, not your idea, because then they turn into stalker. But if you leave them alone, if they leave you alone, then they feel like they have done you some injustice because they're the cat's meow, some great catch. Because in their mind, they are. and let them think that and let them be on their merry fucking little way. We don't do cray. Thank you for listening to Unsolicited Advice from That Chick You Know. And if you'd like to hear more from me, That Chick You Know, please follow me on Instagram or Twitter at IndieTrot, INDYTROT, or like me on Facebook, India L. Trotter.